Wow, I know, right? That intro is fucking amazing. I'd like to thank my friend Michael for making that intro. He's a great friend of mine in real life, and he also plays RuneScape, and he has his own music channel. I'm not, promoting him or anyway. He hasn't asked me to do this, but I want to do it because he just went ahead and made that amazing intro for us. I'll leave a link in the description to his YouTube channel where he posts all sorts of different mellow, chill music, so make sure you check it out. And with that, I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of the Road to All Pets and Road to Max Cape. This is the first episode of the series that some of you guys voted for in the straw poll. I figured this is a very fun series that I want to do myself more than anything. I want to max my account, and I love PVM, I love Slayer, so it's definitely going to be a good combination of the two. To start it off, I'm just here at Dagannoth Kings with my friend Flo, who is an Iron Man. I'm just killing Supreme and Prime, and he's killing Rex. I don't really know how long these episodes are going to be, so I will need some of your guys' feedback in the comment sections below with regards to length, content, and if you have any feedback, feel free to let me know. And yeah, let's fucking do this. So just on the last kill here, pretty much out of supplies and potions. Look at this. The Flow received a Warrior Ring, and if we go down a bit more, the Flow received a Berserker Ring. In 25 kill count, he's gotten both a Warrior and a Berserker Ring. I'm so happy for him. He deserves it. He was a hardcore that died, and now is just going for like top 1,000 Iron Man, I think. So our trip was okay. Prime especially gave us so many drops. 2 Mud Battle Staves, Skeletal Bottoms, Sears Ring, a Dragon Axe, and then we got an Archers from Supreme. Also got like a Pharaonic Blade or some shit from Supreme. And a Ruby, so that's a bit of a downer to end the trip on, but still pretty good. Also got a Clue Scroll. Might just stick around for 1 or 2 more kills, but yeah, pretty good. There we go, coming in with the best level you can achieve in any skill ever. 69 rune crafting. Currently getting my Arceus favor up right here. I'm 52% right now. It's not too bad. Just collecting the dark manuscripts for Horfus right here, and it's not too bad. I did it on my Iron Man as well. Got 100% there, so I'm doing it on this count now. And that'll be my final house favor that I need to do, so then I can finally, finish that, lock it in and stuff, which will be nice. And I also need this for a master clue that I have in the bank as well. Okay, finished off the Arceus favor, locked in all those favors, and we have the master casket right here. Let's just get the Bloodhound pet. Okay, that's pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. Okay, just got ourselves the master casket here. Had to dig right near the desert keep, and just gonna slash this little web here real quick. Open up the clue. 475k. I mean, the halberds are really saving us. I'm gonna leave that on the ground because it's fucking shit. It's way better than the last one. 475k is actually decent. Not gonna complain. Just finished up 550 Zora kill count. I mean, just take a look at this, right? We get, uncut emeralds, Calquat, tree seeds. If we go down a bit, pure essence, snake skin, the general drops, then a few later, we get 3k coins, then we get an uncut sapphire. I think that's back to back, that is back to back. So then a bit later, we get a runite bar, I think. Here we get a runite bar. All inside like 20 kills, so my RNG is just continuing to be the shittest it's ever been at a certain boss, which is just very depressing, but the money's good, so yeah. As you can see here, kill count 55 at the net's got 60 on it, bolt tips with Ruben. He was on task, so I figured I'd duo 3 kills with him real quick. So just going to split him, his part of the loot. Vendettas isn't too bad, if you do it for a few kills duo. Not really done Vendettas that much, as you can see, but I do want to do a lot more wildy bosses in the near future because they are pretty fun, and some of them, like Callisto, are actually very rewarding. Also got a nice drop here, so yeah, very nice. Apologies for being on the shit client right here, but would you look at this? Zora kill count 573, boss count received Dragon Medhelm. Zora kill count 574, don't look at the disgusting kill time, but Dragon Medhelm, back to back Dragon Medhelm. Jax is taking the piss so damn bad today. This is like 15 kills I've done today. I've gotten these back to back Dragon Meds, Dragon Halberd, which okay is not that bad. But then we've also received a Tooth Half Key and a Sapphire. The bad luck at Zora just continues. There is 600 Zora kill count for the Dragon Bones and the Coconuts, which is not that good. But regardless, you know, we keep going. We're not giving up this anytime soon. And I think, you know, the road will be eventually, you know, to like 1k kill count or a mutagen or whatever. Because I definitely, you know, do enjoy Zora a lot and want to continue doing this. Now we've hit 600 Zora kill count. What better time than to sell our Zora tab that we have so far? No rares, of course. 17.4 mil from the loot. There is one more thing that I'm forgetting, and those are the Zora scales. We have 66k of those. I'm going to take out 52k, so we have around 15k Zora scales left for you know, random PVMing. So should add up to around 25 mil. This is approximately, I'm going to say about 200-250 kills. I think I've been dry since, well, dry for a rare drop since kill count 280 more or less. I can't find the recording of me getting that magic fang, but that's the, or Tanzanite fang, I can't remember which one it was, but I think it was a Tanzanite fang, and that's the only other rare drop I've gotten in 600 cases, so we're getting a bit unlucky there, but you know, it's what it is, you know, that's RNG. I guess I've got unlucky at other places. We'll be selling all this loot, and I'll get back to you when I've sold it all. And it adds up to 24.1 mil, which is pretty good. Not going to complain with that. However, now I'm going to do a bit more AFKing. Obviously, this is a road to max, and one of the nicer skills that I have to get up is my woodcutting. I'm currently 77. I'm going to head back to the woodcutting guild and AFK some use. I'm using the Infernal Axe right now because I need it for a Fallow the Bard clue scroll, and I figured, you know, I'd just use it for a bit. You know, I'm obviously not going to use it up so it degrades, but just going to use it for a tiny bit, so, you know, get a bit of fire making XP, nothing wrong with that, while I do some random stuff on my Iron Man. But we will be back to Zora and other skilling soon enough. Just got a smoke battle staff, sorry about that, just got a smoke battle staff on a thermonuclear smoke devil task. Figured I'd pick up Slayer again, and the first task I got assigned after I skipped Cal fights because it's peak time, and wow, nice 52, and I also cannot be asked, is Smoke Devils. And I figured, you know, I'm 1.2k kill count, I really do want to try and get this pet. I kind of neglected this boss towards, you know, the higher Slayer levels, but now I'm kind of back to it, and I've got 160 assigned, I think. This is about the 5th or 6th kill, which is pretty juicy, and I will definitely be trying to get a back-to-back on this with the Slayer cape, so we'll have to see what we can do there, because this pet is definitely a nice one to get. It's obviously a Slayer pet, so maybe it's not as, you know, prestigious as the God Wars pets or whatever, but it's still one that would be very nice to get regardless. So yeah, Smoke Battle Staff, let's go. Nearing the end of my task, I get my second Smoke Battle Staff. 3 mil, very, very juicy. Let's go. On a Zilliana task and this fucking happened. No way. Fuck me. Well, if you look at the chat, kill count 43, boss count shoot a Saradomin sword. I mean, I'm triggered because first I get a rune sword and then I get a Saradomin sword, which both really troll drops, if we're being completely honest. I mean, they're both really not that good and relatively rare too, which is kind of annoying, but on the other hand, like, they pay for the trips, so I don't know if I should be that angry. 22 kills left. There we have 87 magic on a task of Necreals, actually. I figured that there are a few tasks that I'm going to do post 99. I didn't get anything else from that boss task, by the way. I figure I'm going to do all the boss tasks, all the Black Dragon tasks at KBD, the Smoke Devil, the Necreals, the Dust Devils, because I can burst both. I can burst, yeah, both of those because I haven't got 94 yet, for my magic training. I will then also be doing, let me think, Greater Demons, Cal fights, and Dagonoffs, of course. And then obviously Jad tasks I'll keep doing until I get the pet. And probably even then, you know, if I ever do get the pet, I'll probably continue doing that, because I don't think it's worth skipping that at any point, really. So hopefully, yeah, with the Slay Cape now and the ability to get back-to-backs, we'll be able to do that. I will obviously try and attempt back-to-backs for, Necrolls as well, because I do feel they're a pretty good task. I know I'm not, doing this 100% the correct way right now, but I'm just obviously recording, so I can't be able to like lure all of them back. But yeah, let's fucking go. After a bunch of skips, I got assigned an Abyssal Demons task, and I am actually going to attempt Sire, but I need 92 magic. I've been told it's strongly recommended to get that. So, first of all, I'm going to be changing my spellbook. Shout to the homie Blackout. Let me use his house. And yeah, we're going to go to Luna's because we are actually going to be doing string jewelry till 92 magic. And I'm lagging like a bitch. So let's go get ourselves 92 magic from string jewelry. KUED trying to troll me once again with a Dragon Medhelm and an Elite Clue Scroll in the same kill. However, I'm not that depressed because we can go and do a Master Clue now, which is pretty nice. On a Black Dragon's task actually, as I mentioned, restarting Slayer. So let's hopefully get something good in these last 24 kills. Holy shit. Would you look at this? Ranged PK just received an arcane sigil. Oh my fucking god, it's a 20 mil split from Corp. Absolutely fucking amazing. 20 mil split. Oh my days. I don't really know what's going on right now. If you look at this, right, KC609, Zoroskia's 67 nature is in Zoroskia's. Then the next kill, 67 Zoroskia's nature is again. What the fuck is this BS, man? It's so ridiculous. It's pissing me off. As you can see, I just got an Archer's Ring from Supreme right here. Probably the first time ever properly soloing DKs, got all my stuff and whatnot. And we get an Archer's Ring really early in, had about 195, and yeah, very nice. Just picked ourselves up another Archer's Ring from Supreme. Only our second ring so far, but obviously can't really complain, even though I've got a shit ton of troll drops, loop half of keys, spined bodies, Fremenic blades, etc. We're about probably 90 kills in, 80 kills in, and it's our second Archer's Ring of the trip. Very nice. All in all, I think that was a very successful first solo trip. I have 41 left, I believe, so 42, so I did 150. Let's quickly price check all the stuff we did get. 2 Archer's Rings, of course, very nice. Also got a hard clue, which I needed for my master, so 7.8 mil, give or take. Very nice. Going to do those remaining ones at DKs as well, but before we do that, I'm just going to turn in this with the rest of our clues for the master. Got the master clue casket, and it's dreadful. Wow, probably the worst master clue I've ever done. 168k. That's pretty disappointing, but we now actually have a Smoke Devils task, so going to definitely do that for a chance of getting the pet. No fucking way, I'm so disappointed by this drop. Dragon Chain Body is a nice drop, but it's a 1 in 3,000, I think. I'm going to just look it up here real quick. Just bear with me for a second. I've had one of these before, and I can remember pretty well that it's a 1 in 3k, and the pet is also 1 in 3k, so let me just check this. Dragon Chain Body is a 1 in 2k, and the pet is a 1 in 3k, and that's my second one so far. God damn it, Jagex. That's so disappointing. On a short little trip at Venonites with Game Tuts, and we got ourselves a Dragon Pickaxe, followed by the Onyx Bolt Tips. So approximately like 2 mil from about 5 or 6 skills, which is pretty damn ridiculous. So I finally decided to start on the construction grind, and we're kind of well on our way right now to 83 construction. I kind of planned on getting 85 and bought the oak planks to do that, but then I figured that 83 with the +5 and then +3 boost from the crystal saw would definitely get me all the stuff I really needed, such as the ornate, jewelry box, the altar and everything. Need all those things for our house. The thing motivating me to do this really is just a Calphites task,
This may seem very strange, but I do obviously want to get all pets, want to be able to do Calcite Queen, and the best way of doing that really is to have your house set up, have the rejuvenation pool so you can restore spec and everything, get myself my Dragon Warhammer back, and then just start camping it pretty much, do the Desert Elites and the Lumbridge Elites, because all I need for those diaries is the Elites. I have the hards completed on both of those. So I need a few runecrafting levels, and that should be it, and a few prayer levels, of course, and those separate milestone levels that we'll get from that, such as 85 prayer, 72 runecrafting, I think, and obviously 83 construction, will definitely buff up our total level a lot on the road to 2k total, which I want to set as a very, very close goal for this account. So 70 construction achieved. We still have 13 levels to go. I'm not quite sure if I'll do it all with oak ladders. That is the initial plan, but I have to see how slow the XP gets towards the high levels. So it's a grind, but it's definitely worth it. There we go, another 175 Onyx bolts on our pretty much daily kind of corp thing that we're doing since we got the arcane. We've been doing that. It's pretty good. Been at corp for about an hour now, so it's about time that we got a good drop. So it's pretty nice. Hey, there we have 74 construction. We can now build 28 rooms and also build these oak dungeon doors, which is going to be our next step in the road to 83 construction. There we go, 80 construction achieved. We've switched over to the mahogany tables here. We can make a bunch of stuff. Because for the final 3 levels I was feeling, a bit of an XP boost, because the dungeon doors were getting pretty slow, pretty tedious. So all in all, we actually did oak ladders from, what was it, level 50 something till 74, then did dungeon doors from 74 to 79, and then from 79 to 83 we will have done these mahogany tables, which are a lot better already. They use 6 planks. I mean, it's costing me like 13 mil for the 4 levels from 79 to 83, so it's really not that bad. I can kind of deal with that because it wouldn't take me that long to make that back at Zora. So obviously it's all for the greater good, as they say. So I'll see you guys with 83 construction. Boom, there we go, 83 construction finally achieved. With the +8 boost, we can now build everything in the house.
Let's fucking go, boys. Just made everything in the house. We have ourselves the fairy ring here, the ornate rejuvenation pool right here. We have ourselves the altar of the occult, where we can switch between every spellbook. We have the ornate jewelry box, which is the best one, that also teleports you to the grand exchange, like so. And boom, that is so amazing. It took me 5 tries to get the +5 boost, so yeah, really happy about that. Finally got a house set up. Now obviously the grind to 85 prayer is going to commence. I think I'm going to buy myself some installed demon heads. I still have a bunch of stuff here that I didn't mean to buy. The upgrading thing was pissing me off because I didn't know you had to upgrade from like the lowest one going up. So 792 mil costs us around like about 17 mil to build everything in the house, give or take. Well, selling this it's going to be about 15 mil. So that was a little chunk extra, but all in all it's definitely worth it. So going to buy around I think 2.5k installed demon heads now. Reanimate those to get ourselves 85 prayer for the Desert Elite Diaries. Now we have 72 prayer. I think this is the level where you can unlock an extra prayer point from the prayer potions or restore potions, I don't really know. Still doing these installed demon heads, and we're actually very close to 88 magic, but I decided to take a bit of a break from all this grinding. I will need a lot of money for the Desert Elite requirements. I need 95 fletching, I need 94 magic, 85 prayer, which I have banked and is only going to cost like 14 mil with installed demon heads, which is pretty cheap. So that's not too bad, but then we also need to do all the thieving and stuff, so I'm not going to set the Desert Elites as a goal for this episode. What I do want to do first is do some Zora. Now we have our house set up. It's very, it's optimal for doing Zora really, so I want to, get back to doing Zora again. And yeah, we just obviously, use the little pool right here. It's so amazing. So I'm going to go do some Zora, and I also want to set 72 runecrafting as an end goal for this episode, together with the Lumbridge Elites, because 72 runecrafting with the +5, or 71 even, with the +5 boost will get me the level, wow, that I need for the Lumbridge Elites, so we can definitely go and do those. Well, I started on 635 Zora kill count, and about 15 kills in, our first Dragon Medhelm with the Magic Seed, which are both, I think, rare drops, but they're obviously no unique, so that's kind of disappointing, but the Magic Seed kind of makes up for it because it's worth quite a bit. And obviously, this method, using the pool and then the fairy ring in the house, is just so nice. I can't wait till I finish the Lumbridge Elites for obviously the Draymond stuff, so then I don't even need that anymore. That's going to be absolutely amazing. I don't even really know if I need the quest cape. I just bring it to start off the whole trip, but in essence I could just use a house tab there too. I'm thinking of going to around maybe 750 Zora kill count and then wrapping up the video there. Obviously after doing the rune crafting, so yeah, might do that. There we have 70 rune crafting finally achieved. As you can see, I finally bought myself OSRS Pro. I was initially going to use it with the open gel mode, but obviously then I found out two things. First thing being that you can't use the open gel mode yet on Mac, and obviously I do play on a Mac. They will be introducing that at some point soon, so that's pretty good at least. And I then tried it on my brother's laptop, and they patched it in a way that you can't just click to the altar. I mean, it's still better. You only use maybe like 3 or 4 clicks to get to the altar from obviously the bank, which is really nice. And it does make the AFK factor even nicer than it already is. I figured for my rune crafting, I'm going to go for 71 for this episode just now, but I do want to knock out 77 really soon because I figured doing this level, it's actually not been too bad watching television series at the same time. I've been watching Vikings, catching up on that, and I'm going to start watching Game of Thrones soon as well when I finish season 3 and 4 of Vikings, and that's pretty much the stuff that I've been working on. And I obviously want 77 for the Fremnik Elites. And the good thing is also that we can then put those XP lamps into rune crafting, and it all helps out in the long run. I am using my house and my pool to restore my run energy because I think it's cheaper than staminas. I do have to go to the house like every 3 or 4 runs, but it's really not that bad. And I'm using this method of banking because it's actually really quick, and I think it's quite a bit quicker than just banking regularly, closing the bank, filling the pouches and stuff. This is working out pretty nicely, so we have approximately like 10k astrals left till level 71, so let's go do that right away. One thing I forgot to mention was that I did end up getting the 750 Zora KC I said I was going to. I'm at 754 right now. I accumulated, the tab from about 115 kills because I started at 635, and I didn't get any uniques. No surprise to me really because I've been so desperately unlucky at Zora. That was really disappointing, and to top it all off, and to add insult to injury, I also got a Dragon Spear from Zora near the end of the of those 115 kills. So, I mean, I've had a Dragon Spear and a Shield left off already in 750 kills, pretty much. So, that's very depressing. But at the end of the day, there's nothing I can really do about it. A lot of people that I know that have gone for like maybe 2k Zora KC have gotten those drops too. So I'm just hoping at some point my luck turns around. I will be doing Zora more once I finish rune crafting. But I think, even after 72 and the Lumbridge Elites, I'm just going to continue doing rune crafting because, like I said, I'm enjoying it quite a bit right now. So we finally got the +5 rune crafting I needed. Big shout out to XPGs for, trading me the essence and whatnot. So now we have 2 or 3 more tasks left, I believe. We have to steal from these things and chop this magic log, which I can do, of course. So let's go finish up these diaries. There we go. We've now completed all the elite tasks in the Lumbridge and Drainer area. So let's go speak to this fuckboy outside of Lumbridge Castle. Yo dude, what's up? You giving my shit? Boom. My first elites completed. For the rune crafting, XP 50k rune crafting. That's pretty much 75% of the way to 72. And the Explorer's Ring 4. Of course, the ability to never use Draymond Staves again. So fuck right off. And with that, I'd also like to end today's episode looking mighty fine with my lazy Hellcat looking just fucked. I'd like to apologise for there not being a Crack the Clue today, but as you can tell by my voice, it's really late and my team just won an amazing water polo game and I'm tired as fuck, but I figured, I'd bring out my first episode of Unfinished Business today, Road to Max and Road to All Pets. Fortunately, we didn't get, crazy good RNG. We got pretty much like RN Jesus or RN Satan, you could say, because we got such unlucky drops. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed. The goal for the next episode will be obviously continuing a lot of PVM goals. Obviously, the Kraken, the fucking Calvite Queen will be the biggest chunk of that, along with some Zora, of course. And hopefully we'll be able to turn our look around at Zora. What do you think? What KC will I get my first unique? And of course we'll be getting all our milestone levels for the Desert Elites and obviously surpassing 2k total in the next video. So if you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment and let me know what you think of this series and I'll see you soon.